Hi, my name is John DL, and today we're going to look at how to create place marks, layers and polygons in Google Maps. The first step is to sign into your Google account and then visit this website, mapsengine.google.com, and click, surprisingly, create a new map. To give your map a name, once it's loaded, here we go. You click the untitled map at the top, and you can then add in the name of the map. And I'm just going to put Sefton, UK. Walk around Sefton, and click Save. Now the map itself has got a layer which is currently untitled. Here we go, and if I click on that layer I can give it a title, and I will call it Places and click Save. And that layer can actually be turned on and off, which is where it starts to become useful. Creating multiple layers on your map is completely optional, but there are quite a few good uses of maps with multiple layers, and hopefully I'll show you that as we go through. The next thing to do is to decide on what the map below these layers is going to look like. And on the base map at the bottom, if I click on there, you've got an option of 9 different types. I'm going to choose satellite. You can look at the others yourself in your own time, but when I click satellite and then close the options, you'll see where I mean. Now there's several ways to add places, which I'm going to do at the moment, well, 2 at least. So the first thing I'm going to do is to find Sefton. It's in the UK, and if we click on it, it will take me in, and it puts a little green marker on. That marker's not been added yet. You do need to click on it and then click Add to Map, and then once it's been added, when I click again, we've got the option now to edit it, and that's the little pencil on the bottom of the pop-up window. And when I click on edit, I can put in Sefton Village, because that's where it is, the start and end of our walk. And I can also add in a photograph. Now what I'm going to do here is I've written a blog about doing a walk, which helps if I actually go to the right walk. Here we go. If I right click on the photograph in my blog, I can copy the image URL, and then I can go back onto the map and choose image URL on the left, and then when I paste it into the box, there's the picture, and I can click select, and you'll notice that the picture has now been attached to the pop-up on the marker. I'll click save, and it's important to save it. The marker at the moment is just a little orange marker. If I go on to Sefton Village, which is the marker I've added, the place that I've added, I can actually click on the little icon at the bottom, which is a pot of paint being tipped, and I can change the color of it. So if I click on green, well, it's blue. If I click on blue, you'll notice it becomes blue. If I click on green, it becomes green, and so on. And I can change the shape of it. Let's choose star to show you it changes to a star. But I'm going to choose more icons and go down to the bottom here. And you'll see that we can have weather, transport, we can have recreational activities, facilities and services, crisis and or business. Now I'm going to be doing a walk from here, so I'm going to choose the walk symbol and click OK, and you'll notice that the walk symbol is added to it. So if we close it now, you'll see that on our map there's a little walk symbol, and it's on the places layer, and I can hide the places layer or I can show the places layer. Okay. If I wanted to add other things, for example, another way of adding them is actually to click on the icon. I'm going to zoom in first so that I can see what I'm doing. Whoa, don't go in too far, John, which is just what I did. Here we go. What I'm going to do now is to click on add a marker. And I'm going to go down into this corner here. I'm going to click again, and you'll notice that it puts the marker on. That's the second way you can add them. So you can find a location by scrolling through the map, find it, and then do it the way I've just done. Here is where we parked. Helps if I put a space in there. Again, I can save that, and again, because it's an icon here, if I click on the little drop down there and more icons, I should be able to find the parking sign. I suppose I could use it in orange or blue. We'll stick with blue, I think, in transport, and click OK. So we've now got the parking sign as well. We'll close that, and we'll close you. So if I zoom out a bit now, you'll notice that there are two symbols. This one, which is where we parked, and this one, which is Sefton Village. Sefton Village got the picture, etc. And the P for parking has got the parking. Okay, the next step is to add another layer. I'm going to add a layer here. Just have to wait for it to appear. There we go, untitled layer. Again, as we did before, if you click the untitled layer, I can put a layer on that's going to be just photographs and click save. Okay, so we're in the layer part now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in again, and I'm going to add a marker, and then I'm going to go to my blog, and there's a picture of that particular spot. Copy the image URL back into here. I'm going to put signpost as the title, choice time, click on the image, paste in the URL, click select, it's added in the image, click save. And with this image again, it's signpost, so we can go and have a look at more icons. I have yet to, well, I suppose it's a view, isn't it? It's a view of a particular spot, so we will add that in and click OK. So that's an image. Close that, close this one, and zoom back out again. Now, they're all visible at the moment, but I could hide the photograph, or I could hide the places, or I could hide both. Let's go back to the photograph layer, and we will add in, I can't remember what the next photograph is. Let's just scroll down. Oh, there's some flowers. Oh, I know, the bridge. We'll add the bridge. I'll copy the image URL first, and then when we go back, there's the bridge there. No, it's not that bridge. It's this bridge we crossed over here. Click on the add a marker, click on where I took the picture from, click on River Alts and where we crossed, and look at the image, paste in the image, click select, click save, change the image, and it's already selected because I'm going to use the same one throughout, so I can choose that, close the bit there, and oh, gone a bit out too far there. There we go, two photographs, the parking and the place that we were walking from. Okay, add another layer. Just wait for a bit, and when it decides to arrive, click on the untitled layer, Woods is the layer, click save, and this time I am going to introduce you to the polygon tool that draws shapes on the map, and I can again add descriptions and images in the same way that I added them to the other place marker. So I'm going to just zoom in a little. I'm going to choose the draw line, and I am going to start in the corner here on Bridge Lane, and I'm going to surround the area that is the woodland. It's part of the Mersey Forest. When we first moved into this area, it was actually a tip, and just bear with me while we go to the end here. That's the A59 going along the edge of Melling Brook here, and we'll just surround this area, and there you go, and it comes up. Now that was, if I remember correctly, just need to scroll down, Jubilee Wood, which is a former landfill site. So we'll do copy that and go back into our map and paste it in there. And in the details, we can copy that 51 hectare site planted with all of those. Okay, I'm just showing you how you could type all of this information in. We can add an image. Let's go back to the blog. There's an image of going through the woodlands. Copy image URL, back in again, paste it in there, click select. So we've got the image, we've got the information about it. Click save, close that down. Now we can click on this and we can change the shading of it, and I think green would probably be more appropriate. And then when we close the image, you'll see that that area is now green. So I can hide Jubilee Wood, I can hide the photographs, and I can hide the places. Okay, there was another woodland that we also walked through, which I'll just add just to remind you how we do it. Just zoom in a little bit, you can see the woodland quite clearly. This is a bit different, and we'll start here and just run around the outside fairly quickly. You can see the advantage of this, I'm sure, and the number of uses that you could put this to. This again was another tip at one time. Not sure how big this one was or is. woodland X tip is what I'll put there. Click save. Oh, we got some photographs there. Let's just add some photographs. We had the pictures of the flowers, didn't we? Let's go back. Oh, we'll have a slug there because that was one of the things. Copy image URL, paste it in, select, save, close it. Remember that woodland X tip. Oh, it's in the places, in the wrong place completely. Can I move it? No, I can't. I'm going to have to delete it. That'll teach me not to check which section I'm in. I should have clicked on woods and done what I've just done, but at least you can see how you can correct it as well. And I will put it in very, very quickly. Not taking as much care as I should have done, but oh, come on. And again, it shows that I should have scrolled up the map, shouldn't it? Can I edit it? I can. Great stuff. It's an added bonus for you. X tip, we'll call it this time. Photograph with slug. Have I still got it? I have. Save, and this time again we will choose the green. Close that, zoom out, and there is our walk. Last but not least, if you want to share it, you do have the choice, as you would with any Google document, to change it from private to anybody with the link, or public. If it's public, it makes life easier to share with other people. If it's anybody with the link, fine. You've got the ability to change the access. At the moment it's only view, but you could change it to can edit. I'm going to leave it on view. The can edit would be useful if there were people collaboratively working on a particular project, and perhaps on different layers. It would allow people to mark in the woodland and other people to do photographs and so on. I hope you found that useful, and look forward to seeing some of the maps that you produce. So that's just about 18 minutes. That's all from me, John Deere.